What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Daily Dinger. I'm your boy, DG, coming in on a Monday, getting you ready for, honestly, just a day of bombs. We're going to be checking out all day long, and I have three guys that I feel so good today going yard. Plus, at the very end of the episode or the show, it's all about doing your research. We're going to have more guys to be able to go ahead and go out and find your own research and see if you like these as well. But I had three guys, and let's get started with the first one. And we're going to go to a guy who did not perform so well in the home run derby, but that is Ben Rice. He's at a plus 272. Now he's home, taking on Pittsburgh and Braxton Ashcraft, who struggles against the lefty. And Rice, honestly, before the All-Star break, he was crushing. After the All-Star break, I'm not worried about that performance in the home run derby. He's still crushing. He's getting hard hits like on a regular basis. Plus, he's driving the ball for doubles, which means all we need is a little bit more of a launch angle, and that thing just rides out. The weather today in New York is really good, and so I'd like him to get a home run. He's on an 11-game hit streak, and he's had a double, two doubles so far in the last three games since the All-Star break. And so I could really see the ball just kind of flying up and flying out today, especially against the guy in Braxton Ashcraft who struggles. And so I think that we're going to see him get one. And so realistically, the launch angle, his distance, his exit velo, the barrel percentages, all of his numbers, all the metrics are really good. So we like Ben Rice to go yard. And then a walk at plus 155 isn't a terrible look either. Braxton Ashcraft, honestly, could be a guy who could give up a walk, especially against the guy in Ben Rice who's been hitting really good. I think get a little bit more discipline to play when we get a walk here at plus 155. All right, let's go to our next guy here. And this is a guy who he was on the research for Friday, and that is Ty France. It's at plus 600 down in hot and humid Atlanta. They call it Hot Atlanta for a reason. Going against Bryce Elder, who is not hot. This dude is ice cold as of late. Over his last 6 games, he's given up 10 dingers. 10. Yeah, he's getting rocked right now. He started off the season so good, but he's still giving up the long ball, even though he might actually not look as terrible wins and losses wise or ERA wise, but he's still giving up the bomb. And so we're going with France, who honestly is hot right now. 4 home runs over his last 5 games. And so I'm looking at a guy who's taken on an Elder who has been more of the sinker slider, and he's getting that hit a lot lately. France is a good guy who does see and hit well the sinker slider. So I like this, plus the good weather in Atlanta. We could watch for a delayed start. This game does not get washed out, but I do think it has a possible chance to get delayed due to a front coming in early into the game. And so just watch for that one. But overall, this game plays. I think Elder gets rocked by Ty France today. But we are going to stay away from the walk. I don't know if, Elder's a guy that we target really necessarily for the walk. Plus, Ty France doesn't walk a ton. So we're going to stay away from the walk. The walk is plus 275 if you want to look at it or sprinkle. But I'm going to stay away from that one today. All right, before we get to our last guy, we're going to make sure you check out us over at Weekday Wagers and our memberships. Our memberships are popping right now. You can come be a part of the fam or baller status level. Fam, it's pretty much you get all the fun stuff. Plus, you get to chat and ask our guys some questions. We have Rafael Esparza on today. You can ask him a question. He is a guru in numbers. Plus, you can be baller status level. You get 2 extra plays a day, plus so much more that's coming up, especially for a football season. But go ahead and sign up today. All right, the last guy. This is not Toby Keith. It's Colt Keith at plus 439. The winds in Chicago are blowing straight out. But you know what else that means? There could be a summer storm pop out and just kind of wash this whole game out. So this is a touch and go situation. We're not sure exactly if the game's going to get played, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity to look at a guy in Colt Keith who at plus 439 is great value. He's going up against a guy in Jameson Taillon who is more of the fastball, change up to lefties, and the cutter curveball every now and then. But I like Colt Keith due to the fact that he is a lefty. And he has some familiarity going against Jameson Taillon. I also think that he hits the fastball changeup really well. And so we're going to like Keith to go yard at plus 439. The walk, because of the weather, they could be trying to stay away from bad counts. And so he could get walked, is a really good value play at plus 250. All right, those are our three guys that we're going with. But it's time to do a little research. These are some other guys that I have, but did not make the list. So we're going to go through these very quick. He's going against Arraez Blanco. The Conine 4 home runs in the last 6 games, 7 games. Luis Arraez, he kills Kawaka in his career, and it's hot and humid weather. And so I think that we see a bomb there in KC. Luis Arraez, who doesn't normally hit bombs, gets one today. And then two guys, same team, especially the Detroit Tigers going against Jameson Taillon. We got Spencer Torkelson. High barrel rates as of late, tons of pop outs, which if you know, pop outs with great weather, wind blowing straight out, could actually ride out. He's 0 for 9 against Taillon lifetime, so stay away from him. But the Dillon Dingler dong, he loves the fastball sweeper, crushes all of them, and that's what Taillon throws. And so Dillon Dingler gets a Dingler dong today. And so those are our guys for some research. Go ahead and get them in, check them out, see if you like them. If you do, go ahead and load them up as well. But that's all we got today. We're going with Keith, France, and Rice all to go yard today. Make sure you check out our live show today, 2 p.m. Eastern. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to be the person left out. We'll see you.